What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Jug. Welcome to the music live stream. I call it the music production live stream. Tonight we're doing another music review. We had such a good stream on Friday. Just listening to people's new music and it was really a good stream, man. Like I got to hear some really dope music, man. And we were basically just doing some live music reviews. So for people who want to submit their music for live music review, just hit the link. The link is on the bottom of the screen. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube and Instagram and other channels, so you're on the link is on the bottom of the screen. For those that are TikTokers, at the top of the screen. For those who are not familiar with us, man, we're Arkatech Beatz. We're your favorite producers. We're your favorite rappers, favorite producers. Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy, and Mobb Deep, Jadakiss, The Game, Raekwon the Chef, RZA, Killer Mike, Freddie Gibbs, Lloyd Banks, so many others that we've produced for. So, we're doing live music reviews tonight, man. For those who want to submit their music, hit the link. It is free to submit. Of course, if you want to skip the line to guarantee that you get played tonight, to get listened to, of course, you can always do that as well. But it's free to submit for those who want to submit their music tonight. Big shout out to Rick in the building, a few other people in the building, and like I really like this. Like I really enjoyed myself the last time doing this. It was some dope music, and I think that was really what I liked the most about it, is this old music. And we'll still be doing our music production live streams. We'll probably wind up doing both. I'll be breaking this into maybe about an hour, and then jumping into the music production streams later in the afternoon or evening. However, I'm trying to figure out the logistics of it. So while we're waiting for people to submit some music, man, I'm gonna play some stuff. So we're gonna get busy in it. You know what I'm saying? I got the Cody single coming and a few other things, man. So we're gonna play some joints while we're waiting for folks to start to submit, and then we'll start listening to some music people submit through the portal, man. The link is on the screen, in the description, and in the bio. Make sure y'all hitting the like button, man. Subscribing and following.
Arkatech Beatz.
That's interesting. Interesting. Hold on a second. I want to which one is this? Make sure we get that played the right way. Shout out to everybody that's joining into the live.
Arkatech Beatz.
Folks hitting the submit button. I got a joint here by Sincere. It's another round. Shout out to you, bro. Let's take a listen, man. Let's see what's going on with it.
You been in my phone all day, saying pull up, no delay. I'ma slide through double cup in that straight. Know it's going down when I see that fade. Touch you slow, let the tempo play. You know I get when it's just us, babe. Mini V taste, girl, you love gourmet. Ain't no on the back, I'ma do it my way. You like one tall, low, right by, yeah. Telling me don't stop, keep it right here. Body saying more than you ever could say. You two got a bow caught up in the day, yeah. Yeah. Another round, girl, I can't get enough. Every time you touch, you mess my mental up. I'ma slide when you see that tag. You don't wanna get me on my head. Oh yeah. Another round, girl, I can't get enough. Body like a rhythm got me falling in love. Don't play with it, I don't front. You know what I want. Yeah, another round. Lights don't low, should set the mood. Skin on skin, got me stuck on you. You only one know how to match my groove. Talk that talk, I'ma do what I do. Say you wanna feel some real tonight. No stress, just you and I. Feeling long way, need to ease my mind. Baby, let's take flight, leave it all, but look around, girl, I can't get enough. Every time you touch, you mess my mental up. I'ma slide when you see that tag. You don't wanna get me on my head. Oh yeah. Another round, girl, I can't get enough. Body like a rhythm got me falling in love. Don't play with it, I don't front. You know what I want. Yeah, another round. We can go on to the sun, come out. Ain't no time, we can work this out. Girl, I'm not there, never switch up now. You know what I'm about. Another round.
Shout out Richie Mays, man, in the building. Yo, that was Sincere, man. Another round, man. Yo, chat, man, tell me what y'all thought about that one. I like it. I like the beat. I like the hook. I like the cadence. I like the bounce. I like the feel. If I had any feedback that I would give you on this, is just the vocal timing to make sure that you're more so on the pocket of the beat. That's the one thing that kind of stands out to me, and I think that sometimes may throw a listener off. Most times listeners are going to listen to see to make sure that you're in the pocket with the beat if you're going to rap a certain type of way, just to make sure that you're in the pocket. You know, make sure that you're on the beat, to kind of make sure you keep the listener engaged. That would be my feedback. Outside of that, I think you're working with something pretty good, man. I want to make sure that you keep doing what you're doing, man. So shout out to Sincere, man, for having the guts to come on and submit his joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's joining into the live, man. Listen, man, if y'all got music, man, drop it into the link. Link is on the screen. Link in the bio. You know what I'm saying? And what we're here to do, man, we're here to kind of, again, we're here to review the music, looking to see if we can, connect, collab with different artists, trying to see what they're trying to do, trying to build on their situation. Artists that are trying to look for information at the same time. My take on this whole live review thing is not just to, we just listening to people's music and kind of just keeping it moving. It's more so, trying to give people constructive feedback and also trying to give people next steps. Like, what should you do with it? What you know is you got a hot one. If you got a hot one, what are you supposed to do with it? You know what I mean? Like, that's really the main thing. It's like people are looking to get an understanding of not only if my music is good, but what am I supposed to do with it? What's the next steps? Like, how do I get more eyes on it? How do I get people to really see what I'm doing? And that's really the whole crux of trying to do this live stream the way that we're trying to do it. So, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Again, man, anybody that's looking to submit for us to listen, let's get to it, man. We're here for a little bit. We're going to be here for a little bit. I'm probably going to give it about an hour, give or take, on a Sunday. And we're going to keep it going like that, you know what I'm saying?
Arkatech Beatz.
Boy Swagger, what up? Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream, man. We're doing a little bit of some music reviews tonight. Oh, my man, Boy Swagger sent a joint in tonight. Oh, what's up, my guy? Let's go, man. Let's. You know, we see you inside of the listen. This is one of my day one guys who's been into the music production live streams. You know what I'm saying? Been asking a lot of questions, been following what we're doing. Let's see what we got, man. Let's go. This joint is called Dream. Shout out to Chocolate Boy Swagger, man. That joint is called Dream. So if I had to give any feedback on that, you sound like you overloading just a little bit on your joint, right? I like the samples. I like where the drum pattern is going. I just feel like I can hear a little bit of digital noise and a little bit of distortion in it. You might just want to bring it down just a little bit as far as your main outputs. Just bringing it down a little bit to kind of get it out of the reg. You know how the MPC can be. The MPC is loud, man. So when you're going when you're going outside of the outputs of the MPC, you want to just pay attention to your levels, making sure that you're not going into the red. The other thing too, just make sure that you are going back and forth when you guys are doing instrumentals. Make sure you guys are going back and forth in between your your hooks and your changes. We want to try to hear something every 8 bars, give or take. You know, something needs to change every 8 bars. So if you got like a vocal sample coming in or something like that, you want that to be occurring every 8, maybe 12 bars tops. The 16 bar method, a little bit too long. But outside of that, my brother, thank you for submitting on the joint, man. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you getting into this thing. We're going to keep pushing and keep getting this thing. Iron is going to sharpen iron. We're going to get it where we got to go. How many speakers I got? I got maybe 8. I probably got 8, right? 8 sitting around right now. So we are taking submissions, man. Make sure y'all are hitting the link to submit. You know what I mean? We doing music reviews tonight. You know what I mean? Wally Nova, thank you for your gift. Rick, man, thanks for your gift, brother. Shout out to Richie Mays, man. Yes. Newton, what up? Trying to give everybody a round, sincere. So first one is good. Everything after that, you gotta skip the line. Yo, link is on the screen and also in the bio. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream, that's sending joints in. You know, we're going to get to them. You know what I'm saying? We're just kind of moving it along. This one is called Boss Moves by, what's this, the Bishop. Featuring Sim Digital. All right, let's see what it's sounding like. Let's go.
When record execs come through with them big checks, you gon' sign, you ain't never seen no big check. Small box or small pine box, you can get both. If you lying about this hip hop, then you should be stopped, nigga. You's a rookie, I'm a vet. He said, it's taking you long, cause I ain't getting dresses on. I'm Dave Chappelle on you young brothers. Not sorry, I'm a boss, had to level up.
In the knowledge how I bezel up. There's a diamond in the mind I can find very special cuts. So exclusive, I don't mean to be intrusive. When the brand touchdown in your town, moving my several stuck. I choose to put a lot of stock in my craft. I pay a long-term investment every step on the path. I put the culture on my back when I be spitting these raps. And watch the world go to sleep on conscious poets with facts. But you know,
the work of a hustler is never They gon' see you change when you never. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave all things behind.
And I will.
And do what bosses do.
Cause I gotta.
Do what the bosses do.
Come on.
You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
Rule one, separate the real from the fake. A lot of these niggas be talking to Jake. A lot of these niggas wanna see you separate from the cake. That'll be the same thing as separating your face. Wait. Rule two, put your trust inside a no man so he can't play you out and disregard you like you toe jam. What I used to do, ride in the church van, bring the speakers and turntables and rock it down. Truthfully, yo, that's who I am. I got plans on rocking from here to Pakistan. Rule 3, talk less and bring the action. Otherwise, niggas gon' swear that you acting. It's a lot of online gangsters. Meet them in real life, a homie is a wankster. Rule 4, only mess with them loyal niggas. Cause he's 6'9", they gon' tell nigga.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' see you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave all things behind and do what bosses do. Do what the bosses do. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
Rules, power, laws, dominion, strict ways to function with knowing your jurisdiction. Not to mention having a strong conviction and knowing that you made a commitment, so be consistent. Stay in your own lane, never be a copycat. Never plagiarize another, you cannot be that. Be original, a true individual, and break it down the spiritual, the literal. God see that. Operate like you're the head of the throne. Every aspect must be ordered, gotta set it in stone. Not every single last decree has to be publicly known. Just hold in your focus, stay in your zone, and keep your mind on positivity, no negative bones. Keep that energy consecutive, executive tones only. And if they real, every phony gon' have to show me. Barely knew to owe me, cause I never was known, decode me.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' see you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave all things behind and do what bosses do. You want the boss's view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
I like that. I like that. Yo, that's Boss Moves, man, by Bishop featuring my bad. Featuring Zim Digital. Listen. What's that? Husky Records? So look. That's a dope record. That's a dope record. Beat dope. Hook is pretty strong. Got like a, a Ross feel, you know what I'm saying? Change ups, etc. If I had to give you just one piece of advice, chat, what do you think I'm gonna say? The people who've been following me, who know what time it is with us, what you think I'm gonna say? I'm gonna wait for my chat to tell me what they think I'm gonna say, because my chat understands, like, yo, at this point, what we talking about in terms of this music stuff. Nah, I think the mix is straight. I think the main thing that I would say is that your song is at 3 minutes and 47 seconds. And I think that's too long in today's climate. I think that song could have been done by maybe like 2:30, give or take. Because you got to look at it like this in the streaming era, man. The streaming era is like this, right? 30 seconds get you a qualified stream. Right? If our record is at a certain length, it gives us more replay value. Right? Because that's the main thing when we're talking about stream. We're talking about replay value. That's how we really trick the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the main thing with it. Might be a little long. If we can shorten that to maybe that around that 227 mark, about 230 mark. And I know for a lot of us who are a lot older, they may be like, that's too short, dog. No, it's not. Not in today's swipe climate. It's not too long. It's really the right length in today's climate. You know what I'm saying? So, and start seeing what the people are after you kind of, the rhymes is there, the beat is there. That should be good. Now, that wasn't the first song. That was like maybe the third song. Like we just trying to get it started, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get people into this thing, slowly but surely. Shout out to everybody that's joining the live.
Arkatech Beatz.
Yes, we're accepting requests right now. The queue is open. tonight, man. What is that? I don't even know what that is. We're going to jump into this next one. This joint is called 718 by Bali Nova. Shout out to him that's in the thing, man. Yeah, yo, Boy Swagger, listen, man. I feel like as we start to move toward the portal, I'm just trying to give cats a little bit of understanding of what we're looking to accomplish with this thing. And really what we're trying to accomplish with this is like this, man. We're trying to give guys a real resource in the music business. You know what I'm saying? This is a real resource. This is not a fugazi resource of some sort. You know what I mean? That's people that's never done anything, people that's never got a music industry check, people that don't have any real credits, who don't have any real placements, who don't have any real songwriting credits, like that are out here soliciting advice and all types of weird shit. We're trying to get away from that. You know what I'm saying? So what we're trying to do over here, I can't speak for what everybody else is trying to do, but what we're doing over here is we're going to be trying to help people get better with their music and ultimately get better with their business. You know what I mean? So that's really the main thing here is we just trying to make sure that we want people to get, good with their business. We want people to get good with their music. And we want to make sure that folks are being able to elevate and be able to see progress with this music thing. A lot of times people are doing this music stuff and they're like, I don't know what to do, dog. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just doing this thing and I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So we just here. We're trying to get it to go, trying to get it to work. But Bali Nova got the 7. This one is called 718. That's for those who don't know what 718 is. 718 is a New York City area code, man. So if you're not from the 718,
the history I recognize will have you hypnotized, cause my style captivates eyes and hit the space like a shot going through your thigh. Y'all better recognize this murderous rhyme will kill you. Strong enough dose that you couldn't get from Medilla. Street corners is where they like to give you. The studio is where I like to deliver. A place in which you gotta think before you say, cause wrong words can leave you bad terms and make it your last day. Ducking Diver Street turns to war with AKs. Cracks a paver, see a crackhead coming your way. You look on the black girl's face, you know she's running away. At night them lights gon' look real dim. Congregational hymns, black hoodies and Timbs. And when they bust open your door, there ain't no play. They drilling, that lethal will kill you. That weapon will drill you. That lethal weapon is always broken. That rappers appeal to. A couple MCs wanna be me, cause I'm crispy. Every time I hear the beat, hit me on the repeat. I'm too short, on 2 feet. On my tippies, tipsy, steadily riding off the melody. Riding down Pacific Street, dodging life of felonies. Watching for your enemies, hoping to leave a legacy. 718, where I originate. Brooklyn bars go hard, you know I'm from New York. 718, where I originate. Brooklyn bars go hard, you know I'm from New York. 718, where I originate. Brooklyn bars go hard, you know I'm from New York. 718, where I originate. Brooklyn bars go hard, you know I'm from New York. New York, the lyrical visuals, I pop up all on my mental. Have you thinking of special, especially when I get the screen. Snacking on them collard greens. Hocus pocus, yoga, the smoke on your horror scene. Supernova, exposure with no chemistry. Turn you to a memory. Mama, papa, doctor, identify identities. Gone in the line of fire, retire with soldiers be. I'm divine as a prophet, I profited out of poverty. A line of dead bodies, everybody's a line of candles lit. Out of work, new birth, just got your first pink slip. Holding back your aim, you better tighten your grip. Abortion through extortion, it was said that you wasn't fit. Through the trials you've been around, hold it down, hold it in. Hold it by your side, just in case you might got a grip. Don't never slip, don't never lack. The good, the bad, cross paths. Just know what you better have when you cross that bridge. 718, where I originate. Brooklyn bars go hard, you know I'm from New York. 718, where I originate. Brooklyn bars go hard, you know I'm from New York. 718, where I originate. Brooklyn bars go hard, you know I'm from New York. 718, where I originate.
That's 718, man. Bali Nova. Shout out to that, man. 7718 Bali Nova, man. Listen. I like that one too. Hold on, let me put the gunshots in for 718 because that's that's my hood. I'm from the Bronx. Let's go. Listen, if I had to say one thing, what people would say? I think your first hook doesn't come in soon enough. I think we had to wait till about a minute and almost 30 seconds before we got the first hook. So if I had to tell you anything, you might probably want to lead with it so that we can have that kind of, because it's a good hook, so that we can have that somewhere in the beginning and then get into the rhyme. That would be my feedback on it, man. But the rhyme cadence is there, the raps is there. Dope beat selection. Who's Boy Swagger said this had a Crooklyn in there. Not yet, man. The chat liking it, man. We streaming on all platforms, man. So we're on Twitch, Kick. We're just doing live music reviews, man. Again, man, for those who are new here, Jermoon, what up, man? Shout out to you in the chat, man. Listen, for all of those folks who are new here, man, again, man, we have multi-platinum producers, Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, rest in peace, The Game, Raekwon the Chef, Jadakiss, Max B, RZA, Killer Mike, Shorty Low, Lil Scrappy, Saha the Prince, Waka Flocka Flame, you name it, we've pretty much done it, man. So what we're doing tonight, we're doing live music reviews, but we're just looking for new talent, we're looking for new things, different producers, just people to kind of create and collaborate, do this community thing that we're trying to build. Yeah, iron is sharpening iron, man. So I'm just giving some little bit of reviews, listening to some music, and then also, on this platform, it's being exposed to other people for other people to hear as well. So, you gotta look at it twofold. One, you're gonna get some music review. Two, you're gonna get a little bit of music feedback, and then on another level, you got people in the chat that will be if you're dope, they'll check for you, might get a like, comment, follow, whatever, etc. This is how the game works, you know what I mean? And for those who want to submit, make sure that you, if you want to submit, hit the link on the screen. And, if you want to skip the line, then you know what you got to do with that. Shout out Richie Mays, man. Yeah, y'all got to get those things out, man. It's funny, a lot of people are some people were submitting different types of links before. Let's see here. We got Lethal over here. We're gonna this is a record called Just My Type. Let me see where this is playing from. It's playing from SoundCloud. Yeah, SoundCloud wants me to log in. Nah, that's not how it works. You gotta hit the link on the screen, man, for your submission, bro, to hit the queue. So this is Lethal. She's Just My Type.
You got any cough syrup?
Let me check the lost and found. What do we got here? Bowie knife. Oh,
that's She's Just My Type by Lethal. Yo, I like that sample and I like that beat. I was having a hard time hearing hearing the vocals in that. It's like the vocals is buried under the beat. I'm not sure if everybody was able to hear that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could. I can't necessarily hear what this joint was. I'm listening to it, but I can definitely. Hold on. Yeah, the vocals. Yeah, the vocals was definitely like I couldn't really hear it like I wanted to hear that. Them drums were smacking. Though. I ain't gonna hold you on that. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my feedback on that, man. Like just to make sure that we can hear the rest of the music. You know what I'm saying? We only was hearing the beat. You know what I mean? It's a different vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta definitely get that vocal up, man, so that we can hear that vocal. You know what I'm saying? Where are you from anyway with that, Lethal? Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. I'm gonna jump into this next one. This is called "A House" by Luke King. Was it Spotify? This been released already? Hey Lou, I might not be able to play this because it looked like you got this released out on Spotify, and this may give me a copyright or what you call it flag on my joint. So I'm trying to work out the kinks with this music review. If your joint is like released and out, Spotify and all that other good stuff, we might have to hold out on that. Or what may happen is that if we try to do any clips, then your joint won't be able to be promoted. But I'm gonna play it. What's this called? House by Luke King. Let's see how this sounds. Let me log into I'm not even logged into my Spotify. I'm playing. Let me get into that Spotify real quick. This is House, man, by my man Luke King. Florida. Okay. That's House, man, by Lou Kling, man. I ain't going front, man. I'm having a hard time following this one, man. I'm assuming that it's a house vibe. It's hard to kind of follow the vibe or the beat of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure exactly where you want this one to land. But if anything, I would say that the vocals might need to come up a little bit. But not really my forte, man. I don't really want to try to get feedback on something that's not really my forte, man. I ain't really got no. This is like it's not really where I'm at with that. You know what I mean? But again, it might vibe with some folks. You know, you got to use your You gotta put this thing out with the people and see who it resonate with. See if you can find your audience with it, man. So you know what I mean. Thank you for submitting it. Seeing where we go with it. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream, man. That is submitting their music, man. I appreciate y'all that are doing that. You know, again, this is one of those things where you are, jumping in front of people. Yes, Rob Mully, man. We doing some song reviews tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's a fan base for everything, man. The key here is to use social media the right way to get it where you got to go. And that's the reality of it, you know what I'm saying? So even when I'm giving my, giving my feedback on something that may not necessarily be for me, you know, you still got the internet. So you still got to basically be smart about, promoting yourself to see, where your music may or may not land. The feedback that I might give somebody is that, okay, even though that particular music or vibe might not be necessarily for me or my area of expertise, I can tell you whether or not it is commercially or sonically viable, right? So I can give you that feedback at the very, very least, that, your mix might need to get a little bit better, or your sonics is not the way it needs to be in order for you to compete in the music market that's out here today. Or we can't hear your vocals or something like that, right? Whether or not it's my personal taste, again, that's a different thing. It's a personal opinion. So I try to kind of lean away from that, of trying to be because that leads to a lot of bias in the way that you rate music. So I try not to get into that type of thing. I try to always listen for commercial viability and sonics first. Just to make sure that people are submitting their music that makes sense, that can be heard, that can be listened to, playable, and consumed, appropriately. So I hope that makes sense for people that are submitting, so they don't think that, if I'm not submitting rap music, you ain't gonna listen, man. A good song is gonna be a good song. It's gonna go. It don't matter what genre it is. A Grammy mixdown might not get you, 100 billion streams, you know what I mean? So we doing music reviews tonight.
Arkatech Beatz.
Make sure y'all submit it into the queue. Link on the screen. Let's go.
Every single inch is working like it should. What's a girl to do when a man's that fine? Feeling like a diamond, shining all the time. When he says he wants me, baby, don't you know? It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. What do you do when the love's that good? Work
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. It's your main man, Juggernaut of Arkatech Beatz, multi-platinum producers, Big Pun, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Nas, Jadakiss, Raekwon the Chef, The Game, Max B, Killer Mike, RZA. Yeah, I got a record with RZA, man. I got RZA rapping on one of my joints. Y'all don't understand, man. Meek Mill, Shorty Low, Waka Flocka Flame, Lil Scrappy, so many others. Maya, oh my gosh. I hope y'all paid attention to, the with Brandy and Monica and them back on. Like, yo, man, the renaissance of the old school coming back. We got the next joint in here. We doing music reviews tonight, man. This is Cali music, man. Truth to Power. Let me see what this is.
Cyril, you snapped.
This is Cali music, Truth to Power.
Let go of everything you know. Get ready, ready for the show. That is your life today. Meditate and pray. Go and make a It's not going to be easy, but what's success without a story? Impress when you arrive. Keep your weapon by your side. If there's a lock, then lock it. You're safer on the inside. But go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Oh, that whole You can call me Kelly. Singing truth to power. Singing truth to power.
Yeah, this sound like this might be some AI, man. But yeah, I'm not too this is one of those joints that I just can't get into, my brother. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is definitely one of those it's saying it's neo soul, but it's like this look like one of the I'm not sure what this is per se. It's not AI? Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I don't really have much feedback on this one. It kind of has, like, a funny type of melody, and then, kind of, over auto-tuned, etc. So, I think from that standpoint, it's not really the vibes, but thanks for submitting on it. I appreciate that. I'm gonna jump into a next joint. Hold on here. This joint is called this is Portis by what's this? Amiss. Are you still in the chat? Portis. Okay.
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out Richie Mays. Still doing music submissions, man.
Arkatech Beatz.
Yo, Cody gonna be out on the end of the month, man, October 31st, man. Hope y'all went and pre-saved on that, man. We about to see what it is. This one's called Smoking on Gelato, man. What's that? Kill Cohen? Yo, why does it keep logging me out of Shout out to everybody that's in the live.
Hell no, baby, don't call me hell nah. Fuck you thought, baby, we was shit fuck. Ooh, I'm back to the trap and I'm serving it. I done got me a set like a running back. 2 pints of hot taking the 8 to 8. I'm a
the beat is cold, man. So, and I know you said that you the vocals is low so that you can kind of highlight the beat, man. But the way that we highlight the beat is to make sure that the song is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the hack. If you really want the beat to be stand out, we got to make sure the song is popping. I know people think that it's separate. Once we put a vocal on it, we got to make it work. If it's not that, then the vocal gonna make your beat sound bad. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want the beat to stand by itself, play the beat by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like if we want the beat to stand by itself, play the beat by itself. But once we put the vocal on it, the vocal gotta do what it gotta do in order to make sure that the beat stand out too. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you married, you become one. You know what I'm saying? So once we put the vocal on it, we have to make that work. So, you know, the vocal was a little bit low for me. But I think for the most part that you're onto something. Just bring that vocal up, man, and make sure that I need guys to make sure that we're paying attention to where these hooks are being placed. You know what I mean? Making sure that these hooks we're getting to these hooks in the right place at the right time. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. That's coming on from TikTok. I see folks coming in from Twitch and Kick and all that other good stuff. Rumble, everything. Vocal gotta marry the beat, man. Listen, that's one of the cheat codes to timeless music. Is making sure that the beats are being married to the vocals. And if you think about it, once it's put out, you're forever connected. So if a person samples the vocal, they still got to clear it with the person who did the beat, and vice versa. If you sample a beat, you still got to clear it with the person that did the vocal, because now you become one. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. We are taking some music submissions. I'm gonna wrap it up soon. So if you're trying to submit something, and if I can get to it, I get to it. You know what I'm saying? If not, then we got to try another day. But make sure y'all dropping your submissions in. Like, drop your submissions in while you can drop them in. You know what I mean? Rick, what up, man? You see, Richie got that new MPC. Got his MPC X.
Arkatech Beatz.
This joint is called Too Faded Away, man, by Space. Let's go. Kaz, what up?
I set my alarm, I'm on schedule one. I got 99 problems, blame them all on love. I'm on all these drugs, you used to be one. You got me so high, now you got me shaking. Won't you let me down? Leave me on red, who let you back in my head? If you text back, I'll fall all over again. And I'm too faded away, I'll fall all over again. And I can't see you today, baby, don't you ask. Don't you make me say I'm too faded away, I can't see you today. I'm too faded away, I can't see you today.
Genius, what up?
Let me pop this pill and smoke this all the way. I put my glass how I like. I love to cross the line, you love to say I'm too high, I'm too high. You're so fucking famous, running through my mind, through my mind. You could say it so well. Your love was all lost. I love the way you look, but you're toxic to the touch. You won't say you love me, but when you wanna fuck, you know I can't help it. You get what you want. I'm on all these drugs, you used to be one. You got me so high, you're such a rush. I'm on all these drugs, you used to be one. You got me so high, you're such a rush. Baby, if you text back, I'll fall all over again. And I'm too faded away, I'll fall all over again. And I can't see you today, baby, don't you ask. Don't you make me say I'm too faded away, I can't see you today.
Yo, shout out to Space. So you're saying you write all the lyrics? Okay. Da 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 da. Okay. And they say, okay, you said basically that because I was listening to the beat and I like I'm listening to it and I'm like, okay, it I feel like it got a good vibe. I feel like it has a good vocal tone. I feel like it got a good I feel like it got dope lyrics, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely with dope lyrics and a dope hook. But I don't know if it was if it was just me or if it was like it felt like it was portions of the joints was being kind of not absolutely smooth in its transition. And I may be off on that one, but it's something that may be standing out to me. But for the most part, from what I've heard on that, you pretty much onto something, you know, real big, you know, especially pause, because this joint has that it has that appeal in terms of the way that it's being delivered and the way that the vocals are being sang. Like the lane for that, it's so open. So I would encourage you to, you know, let's I don't think it's the hook to the verse. It's something else. I have to do offline and do a listen because I have from these sessions I'm able to kind of go back and I'm able to kind of pick out certain joints. But for the sake of time, man, I appreciate your submission on this. And like I said, I think that there's this thing is really to me, I think it's good. You know what I'm saying? I think it's good. I think you got something here that you can really you can build off of. Because the chat is definitely giving it good feedback as well, saying that they like what they hear in terms of the vocals and the song structure. But shout out to you, man. Yo, my man Big Riz back in the building, man. He's trying to get a drink off. Forgive me. We're gonna listen to this. It's gonna be a shout out to Big Riz on that, man. Rick X on that, man. Listen, I'm gonna give you the same feedback that I gave my man boy Swagger earlier. Your MPC's coming in hot, pause. Hot, 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 loud. Like, make sure that you're watching those levels on the outside. This one versus the one that you played the other night, I like this one. This one to me feels a little bit more cohesive in terms of where all the instrumentation is. Bass line is mean. The sounds that you got going in and out of the hook, those are dope as far as like some of the other stuff going in. Yeah, man, I feel that progress. I feel like the drums is marrying a little bit better. Yo, man, I need you to keep on this thing, man. And I want to give Rick a shout out again. I keep giving him a shout out because he be on here cooking up live. You know what I'm saying? Trying to trying to sharpen that iron, man. So as he's kind of cooking it up, he's submitting these now so that we can listen to him, and he's giving me the ability to critique him in real time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. These are the guys that are part of the community that we're building, man. So I need y'all to watch out for these folks. Shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate you. This one is Ain't No My Brother. This is by Zay Wong.
brother. My brethren, bro. Them niggas ain't know my
Yo, that's definitely a different vibe, man. Trap vibe. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like the track, and the hook kind of has a very simple and simple cadence, and it sound like like you telling a story about something that really happened. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one of those ones, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just think the vocals could come up a little bit, outside of that. But it got a decent groove on it. But one of those things with this is depending on where you're from and depending on your age bracket and what you're trying to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those joints that's kind of more melody driven and not necessarily lyrically driven. So, if we're gonna do that, we just have to make sure that we're definitely staying on the beat to make it drive home a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So, making sure that we're staying on the right cadence and making sure that we're hitting that, so that can kind of continue to drive the song, because now it's more melody driven. So if it's going to be, oh, they know my brother, you want to just make sure that you're kind of making sure that it's staying really on it. And if it's going to be sing-songy, make sure that it's staying on the beat so that we can kind of make sure that it has that swing and has that swag to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the main thing. Like, if we're gonna lean on music, or if we're gonna do music that doesn't, like, let's say for example, it's a song that's more catchy in terms of melodics. We just want to pay attention to how it's marrying with the beat. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that it maintains it and it kind of holds people's vibes. So we want to make sure we're doing it on that one. But thank you for that, man. I got one last one on this one. Who does? Big Chris, Texas Buzz.
Soda sofa Valentino, bury me in Dior, just a glass of Pinot. Sip off the edge, this is fashion and it's high. Designer by design, 214 on my ride. 22 swingers, got them bitches looking wide. Parties lately got no wires, we in Texas, we don't mind. You can talk tough, baby, don't you tell a lie. Catch a Texas buzz, not just mud on my truck. I got mud in my cup on the 90s Jerry's run. Texas buzz. Get that BBL, get a new truck. You were born in Texas, so you get it where you from. Straight up all your exes, them dudes is really dumb. They was moving slow, I was on a double cup. Fucking with that bitch, but I know that she a slut. Bitch, I'm from Texas, Big X made me rap it. Make these bitches spread it, but I ain't a reverend. I was on D&T doing 111, swerving in the left lane, paid all my collections. No, she not a Texan, don't want her in my section. I know she finessing, send me mixed directions. I was in the big body, not trying to wreck it. She been talking crazy, but I know she projecting. Texas buzz, not just mud on my truck. I got mud in my cup on the 90s Jerry's run.
Yeah, this one, I like this one too. You definitely just wanna just get these lyrics, get the vocals. It's a little bit higher on it, but for the most part, he got a good a good vocal tone. So when you have somebody that has a good vocal tone like that, you just want to make sure that they're hitting the track to make sure that we're staying on it. Listen, it's getting so good that you're not gonna be able to tell the difference, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna be able to know the differences when it's this and when it's that. A lot of times with the for folks who are doing the music, you know, you got to make sure that we're paying attention in terms of trying to figure out if it's AI or if it's not AI. A lot of times you're going to be able to determine that by the song length. You know what I'm saying? And the way that sometimes they end a little bit abruptly. But for the most part, like I said, I like that vocal cadence. I like his vocal tone. I would just probably bring that up on the track on that one. But I want to shout out everybody that jumped into the live session today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want to thank everybody for jumping in. I want to thank everybody that submitted tonight. Like I said, we're gonna try to continue to do this on a more consistent basis. What I'm gonna probably try to do is I'm probably gonna set a time for it, and then you know, open up the queue so that give people time to kind of send their music in, and then we're gonna kind of go through it and see what we can do and see what we can listen to. And then for those who are gonna be on with me tomorrow, we back in the music production tutorials. I'm gonna look to start that at 9. And if we're doing any music reviews, I'm gonna aim for maybe 7 o'clock for the portal to open. Not the portal open, but 7 o'clock for the submissions to open. 8 o'clock to start listening, and then we'll be out of there by 9, and then jump into the music production tutorial. So we're gonna be on a little tomorrow from probably anywhere between 7 to maybe 10 o'clock, give or take. For those who are jumping on with me for the music production tutorials, I got some samples that I want to work on. That's number one. Number two, I want to walk you guys through this process of, remember, we're releasing with Cody. So we did we did some more content as it relates to it, music video wise, etc. So I know a lot of my folks that are on TikTok, y'all may have to come over to the other platforms to be able to see that, because, TikTok is not connected to my Streamlabs at this time. So I'm going to be playing the content, on the other side so people will be able to watch it. So, we're going to see where it goes, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I want to shout everybody out that's been rocking with us. As we leave, we're going to be leaving with Cody. We're going to get it on tomorrow, man.
Arkatech Beatz.
What do you do?
Peace, everybody.
Every single inch is working like it should. What's a girl to do when a man's that fine? Feeling like a diamond, shining all the time. When he says he wants me, baby, don't you know? It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't
Peace,
stop
everybody.
thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. What do you do when the love's that good, working like it should? What's a girl to do when a man's that fine, shining all the time? When he says he wants me, baby, don't you know? It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby.
Smoke, what up?